Hi everyone, today's recipe is called Apple Pie Bites. It's a very simple and easy recipe for all you young ones to make. So the ingredients we will need for today's recipe is first our brown sugar, then we will need our cinnamon, we will need 1 Granny Smith apple, we will need butter, and we will need 1 can of Pillsbury crescent rolls. And then the tools that we will need for today's recipe also is a cutting board for our apple. And then we need a knife. We will need a butter knife as well. We will need 1/3 of a cup. We will need 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon. And then also we will need 1 small bowl and 1 microwave safe bowl as well. Now we're going to grab our cooking tray and we're going to grab our parchment paper and you're just going to put it on top of the cooking tray like that. Next, we are going to grab our 1 can of our crescent rolls. So you're going to open it. So you're going to peel. You're going to peel it all the way around. If it doesn't pop open, you're just going to hit it gently onto the side of a counter. Like that, so it opens. Then you're going to twist it open. And get all the dough out. And it should look like this. So now you're going to rip the triangles open. Just gonna keep peeling like this until it opens. So then the triangle, just rip it like that. And then once you get your first triangle, you're gonna put it onto the parchment paper. Just gonna put it on. Grab your second triangle, put it on the parchment paper again. Grab your third triangle, put it on the parchment paper, and then grab your next triangle and put it on the parchment paper. And then you're just gonna put it aside and it's just gonna look like this. So now we're going to combine our brown sugar and our cinnamon. So first we're gonna grab a small bowl. And then we're going to pour our brown sugar into our 1/3 of a cup of a measuring cup. So you're going to grab your brown sugar, grab your 1/3, put it in the bag, scoop it up, and then you're going to pack it down. So remind yourselves to pack it down to get that sweetness. And there's our 1/3. So you're going to pour it into the bowl and put that aside. And then now we're going to add our 2 teaspoons of our cinnamon. So you're going to grab your cinnamon. You're going to grab your 1 teaspoon. You're going to scoop up the cinnamon. And then we're going to grab our butter knife. And the back side of a butter knife, you're just going to level it off. Make sure to do this on the side and not on top of the bowl. Once that's leveled off, you're going to pour into the bowl. Then you're going to repeat those steps for another teaspoon. Scoop it up, level it off. Then you're going to pour your second teaspoon into the bowl. Then you're going to grab your knife and just gently stir it up and mix it all up. Keep doing this till it's all equally mixed up. And this is what it should look like once it's all mixed up. So next are 3 tablespoons of melted butter. So we're going to scoop our butter into a microwave safe bowl in order for us very safely to melt our butter. So you're going to grab a microwave safe bowl and then you're going to grab your 1 tablespoon. You're going to grab your butter and you're just going to scoop it up for the first tablespoon until you fill it up. Then you're going to dump it in. Then you're going to do this a second time. Scoop it up. Pour it in, and this is our last tablespoon, so our 3rd one. And you're just going to pour it into the bowl. So now we're going to put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds until the butter is fully melted. Now that our melted butter is fully melted, we're going to grab it and grab a spoon, and you're just going to gently spread it on the triangles. Spread it. We were putting butter on our triangle so that the sugar can stick it to it better. Just gonna spread it. Keep doing this until you equally spread them all. Keep spreading. One more. So now that's all done, we're going to grab our mixed brown sugar and cinnamon, and you're just going to sprinkle it onto the triangles. Just keep doing this. Add as much as you want. The more sugar you add, the sweeter it's gonna be. So I like them a little sweeter, so I'm gonna add some more. But it all depends on what you prefer. Just keep sprinkling until you do this for all of them. So sprinkle, sprinkle. And then this is what they should look like when you sprinkle all the brown sugar and cinnamon on top. Now we're going to grab our one Granny Smith apple and we're going to wash it first. So let's go over sink and we're just going to wash it. Wash, wash, wash. Then I'm going to grab a towel and just soak up all the water onto the apple. Then you're going to place your apple into the cutting board and gently grab your knife. So make sure when you're cutting your apple, your eyes are always on the knife. So you're going to grab your knife, gently hold the apple. You're just going to cut the apple into 8 slices. Just keep cutting it. I'm always keeping my eyes on the apple and the knife. So now I'm just going to cut them into 8 slices. And they should look like this once you cut the apple into 8 slices. So now you're going to grab your apple slices and you're going to place it onto your croissants. So you're going to place it and you're going to grab your triangle now and you're going to roll it. You're going to roll it up. And it's going to look like something like this once you roll the apple into the croissant. So you're going to grab another apple slice, put it onto the croissant, and you're going to roll it up. You're going to keep doing this till you put all the apples into the croissants. Keep doing this. Keep rolling them up till you do this for all of them. So now I've rolled them all up. So I'm just going to put them on the parchment paper, spread them out equally, and it should look like something like this. So now we're going to grab the rest of our melted butter. You're just going to put some on top of the croissants. You're going to sprinkle some. Just going to keep doing this. Gently spread it on each croissant. So once that's done, now you're going to sprinkle the rest of our brown sugar and cinnamon on top of each croissant. Sprinkle. more you put, again, the sweeter it's going to be. So I like them sweeter, so I'm going to add a little bit more. But it all depends on what you prefer. So now, once you're done that, it should look like this. For 12 to 15 minutes. So put your timer on for 15 minutes. And you're going to wait till the croissants get golden brown. So now we're going to remove our apple pie bites from the oven. And you're going to put it over here and let it cool for 5 to 10 minutes. So this is what it should look like once it's all cooked up. Enjoy!